Hello gamers! Welcome to another my video and so to say another episode of the game The Walking Dead Survivors. So in this video I prepared to completely something special explain you, and that is how looks like my whole city after over 1 year of playing these games. So everything how looks like my city I will explain you, and all tips and tricks about buildings, what buildings is important to upgrade, what buildings is doing in game for each building's tips and tricks for your successful play. So to say what you have to focus on which buildings, and also I will tell you how to see other players towns. If you maybe didn't know, you can see other players buildings and other players towns, and I will tell you other also tips and tricks like fragments. And if there is time for just fun, we can open radio to just see what we're gonna get. We have a lot of long range transmissions to open and everything else, but we will focus mostly on buildings and how my town looks like after 1 year of playing these games. So before we start with video, let's hear the word from the sponsor, and they have always nice discounts in this game and other games, so check it out. Gamers, before we start this video, I want to let you know about new thing called Game Center and what are new campaign and giveaways in the Huawei AppGallery and in game The Walking Dead Survivors. It's easy to join their campaign and giveaways from anywhere in the world. If you don't have Huawei device, then you just download Huawei AppGallery on any Android device in official link in description of this my video. And then when you make account in Huawei AppGallery, you just must set country region to either Italy or Netherlands, so you could join the campaign and discounts. Also, all these offers works if you play game on some mobile phone emulators on your computer. So in Huawei AppGallery there is often campaigns and giveaways, and at the moment you can check these offers. As you can see, first offer is where you get 10% cashback in Huawei points of every purchases in The Walking Dead Survivors, only in Huawei AppGallery, and 1 Huawei point is worth 1 in local currency. Then there is second offer, as you can see 3 coupons, so if you spend minimum 10 euros you will get 2 euro back, then when you spend 20 euros you will get 4 euros, and when you spend 100 euros you will get 15 euros back. And there is also special Christmas giveaway event that works in many games and in The Walking Dead Survivors only in AppGallery. So as you can see, you can get 10% cash back for games. So basically you spend money in game and start to accumulate Christmas socks, and 1 euro spent in cash will give you 1 sock, and with collected enough socks you can claim PaySave card. But you need to have available PaySave card account before, and your PaySave card account must be in one of the countries where is promotion active. Here list of all those supported countries of PaySave card. Also join us in Huawei AppGallery Discord group to see and participate in future giveaways, bonus codes in game and surprises, and to have a lot of fun to receive many benefits. And in that our Discord group you can also get support and help for your purchases in game in Huawei AppGallery, and you can ask for more explanation for how works AppGallery, Game Center and VIP program. Link of that our Discord group you can find in the pinned comment and in description of my video. So new interesting thing in Huawei AppGallery is called Game Center. Let me explain how it works. As you can see explanation, you can pause video to read it more easily. So point is to apply to loyalty program in Game Center, and so when you spend money in game you will get in loyalty rewards and eventually in VIP club, and so get a lot of benefits, coupons and discounts. Here another explanation of it, so just pause video to read it more easily. So as you can see there are 9 levels of loyalty rewards and get many benefits from them, and when you spend $10 you will be already level 3 in loyalty rewards. And as you can see there are VIP program with 3 levels depending how much money you spent in loyalty program. Please for more information of VIP program and Game Center join us in our Discord group, and the link of that our Discord group you can find in the pinned comment and in description of my video. So type Game Center in search in Huawei AppGallery and then install Game Center. After you install Game Center, you will have new icon on your phone, and then go to the Game Center and apply to loyalty reward program, and there you can also find all these informations, loyalty rewards and coupons you earn. Here short video of how to download and install Huawei AppGallery, and also check description of my video for more informations. So you can download the Huawei AppGallery from the official link in description of my video, and then when you make account you just must set country region to either Italy or Netherlands so that you can join the campaign. Then go to the promotion and click on the Walking Dead Survivors and download game. Thank you for listening, and thanks Huawei for all these nice offers and campaigns. Enjoy the video, gamers. Okay, mates, let's get started. So, first of all, let's get started with I show you my town how it looks like. Let's get started to just show you these buildings. Here we are. These buildings is from my special buildings, how it looks like buildings from special events that last of like 1 week or so. So this is like for previous year. Then this one is from I don't know, but there are many. Okay, no, come on, stop it. So this is from previous event, and I have for this also was something, then something like this. This is how it looks like. To now I show you how my town looks like after over 1 year of playing this game, and then we will go to explain you all buildings tips and tricks. This will be the complete guide of the buildings. Every part I will explain you. So this is how my town looks like. I intentionally didn't touch any tree. As you can see, any trees I didn't touch. So this is from the start of the game. This is how my town looks like. I only put roads. As you can see, roads I put, for example. Here we are how this look like my town. And then we'll go to the tips for buildings. This is how it looks like my town. I hope so you like it. Everything is like it is from the start of the game. As you can see, trees, but you can build buildings. For example, now decorations is in game. This is how it looks like my town, and we will go with tips. This is how it looks like. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get here. Okay, come on. Okay, so let's get started with tips and tricks while you're probably here. Let's get started with watchtowers. Oh, also I want to tell you, you probably seen my buildings is not, some buildings are not so big level. Well, it is because some buildings is important to upgrade, and some buildings you don't need to upgrade at all to highest level, and so I just waiting. For example, I have a lot of buildings, as you can see, a lot of buildings with lower level, and I'm waiting especially a survival challenge event to upgrade them to get points, and also you can save some of those levels of upgrade so you could finish daily task. I'm talking about this, to finish daily task, upgrade one building so you could get highest reward. But as I seen, I'm not sure if it will work in new versions of this game. Build the daily task, upgrade one building. You can finish also by upgrading, by building roads and also other decorations. So I'm not so sure if it will work in next versions of game, but you can build road to finish that daily task building or upgrade one building. I'm talking about this. I finished, so I could not now show you. So just if you don't have any buildings to upgrade, you can build some roads, you can delete, remove roads, and you can finish that daily task, upgrade one building immediately. Okay, let's get started. So I want to tell you from the start, as you can see, some buildings is not important to upgrade and some buildings are important. So for example, I didn't too much focus on resources buildings to upgrade to highest level, which is maybe interesting, even if I have over 50,000 troops in my town, so they take a lot of resources, veggie and water. But I didn't intentionally upgrade those resources buildings, as you can see, because you can get a lot of resources from just this assign survivors to gather resources. I'm talking about this. So for example, you can search and you can assign your survivors. Here we are. As you can see, I'm now full, but let's just show you how it looks like when for example this return, just this select, and you can assign. Here we are, you can assign. Here we are, and assign survivors. All best survivors always assign from the start, because the start it will give you the most resources from that event. Also try to assign to highest level of resources spot. So I get a lot resources even if I don't have a lot upgraded resources buildings. I get a lot resources from resources sites. So just look how much I get. Here we are. So I really don't need to focus to upgrade resources buildings to very high level, because it takes a lot of time. So I just focus on upgrading the most important buildings, and the most important buildings I now show you. So the most important buildings that you must focus on is these buildings. Here we are, the square, because the square will increase the troops, how much you can have information. So just focus on upgrading these buildings, then focus on upgrading hospital. Especially if you start playing this game, you must have to highest level hospital. So if you get attacked, to take all your wounded troops to as much as you can. And also this building you must upgrade to highest level guard tower, because guard tower, as you can see, also protected idle fighters, because it works like hospital, so to say. If you're to take, it will take wounded troops also. So this is the most important buildings, like hospital. To focus square, don't focus too much on resources buildings, and don't focus too much on this building. Here we are, this building, defense tower, because for example they don't do much and don't help too much. Only it will help you in siege, in settlement siege battles. But for example, this building guard tower is very important to upgrade to highest level. Also, it is, if you started playing this game, upgrade some broadcasting to you can open more radio, but at higher level you will not so much needed higher level broadcasting station. Also, for this thing, while we are here, I want to tell you, defense tower also works in defending your town from players attacking. So for example, here we are, guard tower attack, so it will help you defend. I think it will help you defend your town from attackers also. So I think so. I'm not so sure, but guard tower surely do that. For example, you must upgrade to highest level. When you level up to guard tower, you must be priority to upgrade, because guard tower have very big tower attack, as you can see, a lot more than here we are defense tower. Then we have something interesting that I want to tell you. This building, here we are. I intentionally didn't want to show you. I intentionally want to show you. Here we are. Occasionally, there it will spawn this something like, sort to say, campaign in game, something like this. Occasionally in game it will help you, and you just read about it and you will get rubies. As you can see, you will get rubies and nothing else this building is doing, this building workshop at the moment. So just it will just like storyline in game, it works like. Then of course we have grab. I advise you also to upgrade animal shelter. Unfortunately I didn't upgrade to highest level because I don't need. So when you need just upgrade, then this building, here we are tactical camp. When you click details, this means only when you upgrade this building means that when some player attacking you will reduce their damage dealing skills from their survivors that attacking your town. So this is only for PvP if someone attacking your town, and it requires a lot of time to upgrade. So for example, here we are attack a lot times to upgrade and a lot of resources. So you don't need too much to focus on that to upgrade. Only if you get attacked a lot, for example, because it doesn't, it is not give you too much big percent, so to say, but it helps. So don't focus too much to upgrade those buildings also. Then we have buildings like this house that will increase how much troops you can train, so to say, how much troops you can start training at one time. So for example, this building is also not important to upgrade to highest level, because with all buildings that I have I can 17 hours of upgrading of building troops I can have, so to say, because it is not so important to upgrade those buildings. So just focus. Also, this building is not important to upgrade, post office, so don't upgrade it at all, because it doesn't give you anything, like nothing special it will give you. It is most important for number of reinforcements, so to say, but it is not important, especially if you start playing this game. So it is not important, and it takes a lot of time to upgrade. Here we are, how much time for this level. So then we have I want to tell you about bullets. Bullets, when you start playing this game, or if you are in middle of the game, you will don't need too much bullets in this game, but later in game you will need a lot bullets for upgrade of buildings and researches, a lot bullets. So then later in game, when you are about level 19 or above, or higher level of level 19, you can start upgrading a lot bullets buildings, so to say, so to get a lot bullets all the time. Then we have as you can see how it looks like my town. I have a lot of buildings to upgrade. I intentionally saved those buildings so I could finish survival challenge and other events that is required to upgrade buildings. So I intentionally didn't level up those buildings. Then what I want to tell you, yes, do I not forget, I will return later to show you how looks like, how to see other players' towns, how looks like. So for example, when you click on players city, here we are, then just click here button, here we are button in their profile picture, and here we are that button, just click on it and you can see their building, their town, how it looks like. As you can see, he also didn't remove, like me, from the start buildings. You can see his buildings. Of course, you cannot see levels of their buildings as it is hidden, so you do not know how much levels that player have. Okay, then we have, so I hope so you got me good, you understood me good. Just click on this button, here we are again, this button, here we are, little button, here we are, here we are, here we are, and you can see each player's build, how looks like town. Here we are, how he town looks like. I don't like this generic, so to say, everything removed, so I don't look my town differently. So I just wanted to look my town from the start, but when you remove those trees and other obstacles from the start of the game, you can get a lot rubies and resources also. But so I think this is not so worth it. You will not get so much rubies and not so much resources to remove this from the start, trees and everything else. Okay, let's go to the other parts. What is next? Buildings important. So for example, As I said, hospital is very important. You need to upgrade to highest level as much as you can to take wounded troops from especially PvP. So to say, you need to have a lot hospital capacity, and you can see also it will help you to increase hospital capacity to level up Bob. Bob is the very good and very easy to level up survivor because he increased hospital. Here we are, his skill increase hospital, as you can see. So just level up Bob as much as you can and everything else. So I have a lot more videos about tips and tricks for a successful play of this game, so check it out. I explain you that part in my other videos to not much focus. Then also, so just focus, you don't need to focus to upgrade library because it will you will have a lot research, so don't need a higher level of library to unlock other researches, so don't worry about it to upgrade too much library to highest level. Just focus on square to have more troops in formations, hospital, and also always upgrade when you level up, always upgrade these buildings that produce that train and build troops, so you can build more, so you could build new higher level troops, so to say. Then what I wanted more interesting to tell you while we are here, what is more, so for example, you don't need to upgrade this building exploration. You can wait those for survival challenge to finish upgrade of those buildings, because those buildings levels doesn't too much increase anything else like speed up of exploration, so to say, because exploration of map is done very fast, so don't worry about it to upgrade exploration too much. Wall is not so much useful in defending your town, because as you can see, just few percent, 1% each level give you attack and defense, so don't worry to upgrade it to highest level, just focus on other priority buildings. And also there is offer if you want to spend money in game, where you can unlock additional upgrade of buildings for very cheap price. I advise you, if you will spend money in game, to unlock that additional upgrade, so you could upgrade 6 buildings at same time. That is very nice deal. Also, for example, for meat, you don't need meat to upgrade butcher shops to very high level. As you can see, I have very low level butcher shops buildings, because you will don't use too much meat to upgrade buildings in this game. You will not use too much meat. You will don't need too much meat in this game for upgrading of buildings, so don't focus too much on upgrading also butcher shops. If you get attacked a lot, you can upgrade, for example, this building, as I said, defense tower. I think it will increase your defense in as you can see, because it have guard tower attack, so you can focus then to upgrade that to highest level. But I don't need, I'm in peaceful region, so to say. We have, so to say, pact to not attack anyone unless it is strongest survivor PvP challenge on. Then what I wanted more interesting to tell you, what is most important to upgrade. Of course, your priority must be to upgrade your town hall to highest level as fast as you can. As you can see, soon I will be level 25. As you can see, I just need wall that is going to finish, and I need to start broadcasting station upgrade, and that will be last level at the moment in game. Until there, I heard they will probably increase that level. So that is it about upgrading buildings, what is most important. So don't focus on library, don't focus on broadcasting station about this building to upgrade to highest level. Don't focus on this upgrading, because it will don't give you anything. You can just few upgrade these houses, so you could train more troops. But if you log in every day like me, then you will always uh, put troops to train, so you don't need to have those housing buildings upgrade to the highest level, and it requires a lot of time to upgrade. Bullets, when you are in mid game, you will need a lot, so just focus on upgrading bullets. But also you don't need to highest level to upgrade, because as you can see, it requires a lot of time, while you can upgrade a lot more buildings that is more important, that requires more time to upgrade. Then also warehouse, and every warehouse where you store your resources, you can upgrade only when you need to upgrade your town hall to increase storage capacity. So you could upgrade your town hall, and if it requires by some buildings to have more resources to have at the moment, so you could start other upgrades. So that is little about my tour about my town hall, how look like my city. Here we are again, how it looks like. I already made too long this video, so I didn't show you some other tips in the game. But let's just show you what I wanted, some more tips. Okay. Yes, I will tell you the tips and tricks, because it will require more times in my other videos. So just focus on square, it must be your priority, so you could increase your troops in your formations, and it requires a lot of time to upgrade, so just focus on it. Then what I wanted more to show you, yes, nothing else literally more. Yes, I want to tell you this scavenging center, you must upgrade to highest level as fast as you can, so you can harvest more resources from this part of the game. Here we are, what I'm talking of, this part of this game. And for example, I want to tell you this, if you cannot find lake like this, you cannot find the level that you want, you can search on your own. Here we are, just search on your own and find those resources spot that is higher level, for example like this, that is higher level. If you cannot find in search, then just search map manually for that level that you want, that highest level that you are unlocked. Always assign survivors to highest level, so you could gather more resources. As you can see, just how much resources I gather from those resources spot, just amazing how much big amount I get. So just focus on that part, and you will have all the time resources, so you don't need really to have highest level resources buildings in your town, because you can get a lot resources from resources spot on the map. Okay, also Woodbury army, if you cannot find the Woodbury army level that you want, you can just move and find it on the map. Just search on the map and you will find that Woodbury level army that you really want. Okay, that would be it for this video. I hope so this video was very useful for you and helpful for you. Check my other videos of these very interesting made games. I have also reviewed so many other games and tips and tricks, of course, of other many other games I have that I seen that is very interesting to play. Check that offer from Huawei, maybe it will be interesting for you. And that would be it for this video. I hope so this video was interesting for you and useful and helpful, and see you next video. Check my other videos of this game, they were totally different tips and tricks, and see you next videos. Okay, bye.